Okay. Anyway. Hello, viewer. No enders today. No enders. Oh, Melon. Wish me luck. I'm watching a Fallout video. Ooh, nice. 1934, but it's the Philly variant. Nice. I thought that was a Wheatie. 1934 Philly. Not bad. Okay, number one. Only Philadelphia and Denver made pennies in 1934. Oh, yeah, really. Oh my gosh. 1927 Philly.
Hello?
Huh? Sorry, guys, for the interruption. As I was saying, we found 27 Philly. Let's be pay number 2. Apologies, my mom was down here. Yeah, let's do this. A Canadian penny. No, no. That's a weedy. Yep. That was a 43 for a second. I'm about to say, if that's a 43, then I'm rich. I'm 43 copper, then I'm rich. But nah, I'm broke. I'm still broke. 1942 Philly. We pay number 3. Getting better off today than we were yesterday. Ready. Hey, look, a weedy. $19.52 Denver. We pay number 4. 17 Philly. Alright, that is 10 rolls down. We should have 2 wheat pennies. We have 4. Yippee. Reedy, I can just barely see the reverse. I can barely even see the reverse of this penny, and I already knew it's a Weedy. $19.52 Denver. We play number 5. Team Philly. $17 Philly. Basement. Canadian. Another Canadian penny. Woody. I love Fallout. It's so jank. 17 Philly. Nope, see that one. Ooh, 2 of them. Ooh, 1955 Denver and a 41 S. Hell yeah. B pennies, number 6 and 7. Because it always has to happen that way now, doesn't it? What the hell? It's a copper penny, so I snag. There's a 09. That's Weedy. You have to get it. I am damn right. 1941 Philly. We pay number 8. Hell yeah, brother. Man, this box is pretty good. Estimate. Cannot wait. I hope I have enough time to do my, to build my, refinery. Satisfactory day. Western? Or no, that's an 09. Agree. Western. That's a winning. Good grief. All right, 20 rolls in. Yeah, 20 rolls in. We should have 4 wheat pennies. We have 8. I didn't see it, proof. Now, meh. Cement. Weedy. Two of them. There's no 9. Oh, there's 3. Yippee! Apparently that meme was created because some German kid was happy he got to play Fortnite and drink Coca-Cola. It's adorable, actually. That's 57 Denver, 56 Denver, 53 Denver. Weedy pennies number 9, 10, and 11. Blue Man Group. Hey! I've actually seen the Blue Man Group. Dude, I'm not kidding. That's a Canadian penny. I remember going to a Blue Man Group and they got this dude on the stage from the audience and they shoved the camera down his throat. I'm not kidding you. They're wacky. Dude, the Blue Man Group is freaking nuts. So yeah, yesterday I got the bottom, most of the bottom layer for my my refinery done, but I have made a mild mistake. I don't need 600 compact coal a minute. I need 1,200. Apparently, that's at least 10% of the maximum sulfur deposits in the game. So it's time to do what a lot of other autistic people do. Trains. I feel like I'll be annoyed setting up a train in Satisfactory, but when I do it, I'm probably not going to regret it. And I'll be like, wow, I've been missing out on trains. Apparently, like, why use trains? Trains. Well, trains. Apparently, they are great because they can actually reduce lag. And they're fast. I did some math. Oh, there's a Canadian penny. Look, I find Canadian pennies every once in a while. Oh, yeah, turbo fuel is worth it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shut up and nut up. I'm going to get that 1,200 coal a minute. I mean, come on. There goes 25. That's worth the 40 gigawatts. Also, the battery storage has been increased from 10 gigawatts to 25. Did you know that once the facility is done, it will essentially have enough power to power the entire state of Illinois? Which, yeah, that's a ludicrous amount of power for its... I think, actually, once I get that power plant done, it'll actually beat the Three Gorges Dam from China, which is the most powerful power plant on Earth. That generates, like, 33,000 megawatts. Yeah, the Chinese built this dam called Three Gorges. It is the most powerful power plant. Beats out every wind farm, solar plant, nuclear power plant, coal generator. Even nuclear doesn't hold a match to some hydro plant. Hydro's like almost better than any single power plant ever. Okay, there's 30 rolls in. Oh, it's a glove. Yeah, I use glove because, look, your hands get really dirty. You can't see it, but if you saw my bare hands get dirty, you would know. We look for Wheaties. Wheat pennies were struck between the years of 1909 and 1958. There are about 27.5 billion of them that were struck. Some are very common. However, some of them are rare and can reach 4-digit prices for 17 Philly. Like, for example, here's a 17 Philly. This, again, has a P mint mark, which is very unusual for pennies, because most 17 Phillies are the only year of the penny to actually receive the Philadelphia mint mark. As wheat pennies that do not have the little letter beneath the date or the mint mark were made in Philadelphia. If it's a D, it's Denver. Or, in some cases, the old D mark is for Dahlonega, that was shut down in 1838. Or I think it was either no, I think it was started in 1858, but it was shut down following the capture by the Confederate Army in the Civil War. Oh, here's one. I saw it like this one. Ready? It's a wheat penny. Boop. Edie. 53. That's a 1953 Denver. It's wheat penny number 12. By the way, after I get this box done, I'm gonna play some Satisfactory. I got this box, and I have these rolls and 10 more rolls to go. The great thing is, I went to an eye doctor a couple months ago, and I still have my 20/20 vision. I can read this penny date. I'm right here. My head is probably about a foot away from it, and I can read the date of that penny. Wish me luck, chat. 26 hours until the interview. Can I nail this job down? Quadruple my income. No, that's just a very different. Oh, that looks like a Wheatie. Yes, it is. It's an older one, too. Yippee. 1939 Philly. Wheat penny number 13. So when you see Penny's younger history... I just see copper. Like, for example, yeah, I'm picking up the coppers. I remember I used to have a ton of them, and I sold them so that way I could pay off a diesel generator. I bought a 6 kilowatt diesel generator with only like 1,500 hours, 6 hours on a new oil filter, completely filled. The tank was filled with 60 gallons of diesel, and it had a light rig and a trailer. It was one of those light towers that could go up like 30 foot, and I got it for like $1,600. My dad got it, and I paid him back by selling my pennies. And yeah, this generator I have, I have a diesel generator. Not younger, you see. I don't get what you're saying, I'm sorry. Look at all of them. Yeah, I used to do a box every day until they stopped making them. I've racked up over, I probably wouldn't recommend, I'm starting to reach the 7,000 wheat penny mark. I've met a guy who told me, like he was the owner of this one store up in Wisconsin Dells, the antique store. Oh my gosh, I found one booth that had like $100 in silver certificates. And this guy just, like this store had so much numismatic goodies in it. And this guy told me that he's a coin collector and he had like $1,200 of wheats. I'm like, dude. He told me he had like 10 1909 VBSs. The rarest ever struck. I don't need to do gambling. This is kind of like gambling, except for when you lose, you just turn the pennies you want right back to the bank and you go get more. Simple as that. Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't like penny searches. I'm just getting my penny box done in the morning. That way, if I want to go stream, I'm gonna go do some stuff in town today, and I don't want to like get late and then I searched pennies. I want to do my satisfactory streams in the afternoon. But I'm probably gonna make a major announcement. So when you look at coins, you see history, but I just see copper. I see both. I see both. I've gotten so good where I can identify what a copper penny is just by looking at it with like, I would say 70% accuracy. They have a fade to them. They have a look to them, a wear, a fade. There's an estimate. There's a Woody. I love the Wheaties. I don't damage them or hurt them. I just keep them safe in my jar. I'm saving up for, I am saving up for a buyout to buy the coins from a charity event. I may not get that much this year due to economic degradation. Yes, the economy has been degrading, especially in the past 1.5 years. It's a Canadian penny. See these every once in a while. I wonder how many of these guys work their way down to places like Texas or Oklahoma or the southern states, the Gulf states. Because, you know, they're farther away from Canada. I mean, I live in Illinois. We're like one state buffered between here and Canada. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's why we're getting so many. I mean, I've pulled probably more than $10 to $15 of Canadian pennies from... There's another 25. I like saving the 25s because last year they sucked. They could have ended the penny this year in the semi-quincentennial, but no. I think I see one. Oh, nope. Another Canadian penny. Getting quite a couple here. I'd say every $25 of pennies generates roughly like 3 to 5 Canadian pennies on average. Although they're not legal currency, people just don't care and use them anyway. The Canadian penny has ceased production in 2013, and they have now begun melting them. So that's why I do not give them away. Once they get back into the Canadian... Oops, there goes the 17 fillet I should have gotten. Once they get back into the Canadian government's hands, they're melted. They have since rounded down. 17 fillet. Now, in the United States in the year of 2026 will do the same. Pretty sure the end of the penny will just simply move the cost, almost the exact same cost, 17 fillet, from the government to the commerce. Oh, nine. Unfortunately, it sucks because pennies are the easiest coin to get. I was able to supply myself for a freaking, like, 1 box a day with barely any supply chain issues until October. Let's see. Issues started to show roughly around September of 2025. And then it happened on the 12th of November of 2025. This penny was seized. And that loser, Scott Bessent, got the 5 last ones. Oof. Jerk. He made the last 5 pennies and he wants to auction them off to enrich himself. Oof. Exploiting my numismatic interests. Exploiting numismatics for his own personal gain. Average Fed moment right there. Exploit the lowers for the frickin' profit. Yeah, Scott Bessent's my op. So is Chris Wright. There's Esmint. Esmints are ones that come from San Francisco. They used to make them. They used to make a lot of the wheat pennies. Then they stopped in 1955, or after 1955. They came back a brief amount of time between 1968 and 74. But after 74, San Francisco would stop making public coins. Alright, 10 rolls left. We should have 8 wheat pennies. We got 13. Another estimate. Did that penny? There it is. Man, again, you should have. Hello, viewer. You should have seen it. I used to have like 7 5-gallon buckets filled with copper pennies. I have a picture of it before I sold it. I have a picture of them. I will say, sucks. Oh, hello, viewer. Other viewer. It sucks to sell them, but hey, that diesel generator was worth it. That bad boy could power my house for. I think it could power my entire property 2 times over. If only I could plug it into the grid. I'm gonna try to start the diesel generator up in the cold, but I've heard that diesel can sometimes freeze in the crystals and mess up the system. Well, my sister's husband, which is the best husband ever, he's a diesel mechanic, so he could always help me if I had issues. Make sure to make it worth his while. Oops. Almost done with the box, and we have for Satisfactory. We love Satisfactory. Bye-bye. Saying bye-bye to the wrapper, I guess. I don't know why. There's Woody. Oh, there he is. Let's see. We gotta get another wheat penny. Oh, shit. It's a 38 Denver. Nice. We already got one, but those are pretty uncommon. 38 Denver. That is under 50 million mark, which I consider pretty good. $38 Denver. 20 million of them struck. Good shit. That's a good one. 1938 Denver is a very good year. 1938 Denver, wheat penny number 14. Now you mark that down in my timestamp catalog. I like to put let's see. Yeah, 6 minutes. $38 Denver at that time mark. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up. I might have to go to the restroom. Oh, Mike, what the hell? That's not a normal penny. Now I need Panama. Republica de Panama. Un centimo de Pablo. Huh. Foreign coin. Love it. It's probably struck by the United States. Some countries can afford to strike coins, so the United States Mint actually strikes them for them for a price. Some African countries don't make their own money. It's actually printed by the European Union and shipped over there. Zimbabwe being an example. Oh, 09. I love getting foreign coins. I see a lot of culture and history through coin sorting that way. One more roll. Yay, that's mad. $17 filling. That's mint. And that, this box. Oh, this box got to be ripped apart. I need to order in some new rolls so I can start fabricating the rolls back into some. Yeah, so after I get. Ooh, yeah, I might have to go to the restroom. Good thing it's about 11 and. Alright, wheat pennies. We got 14 today. Double that of the of what we got yesterday. Bicentennials, we got 6 of them. 17 Phillies. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Estimates. 8 of those. Woodies. We got 5 of them. Canadian pennies. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Copper pennies, 462. Oh boy, I can feel. No Indian heads. We got a bonus. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to play Satisfactory here.